but there's options. But I literally just messaged the neighbor yesterday or so, and there was 3.
Rowdy decided he wants to do tricks.
Welcome
back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thanks for joining Bella, Shelby, Ransom, Ranger, wherever Ranger went, and Mazy's here. And this is the middle of the week, and they should be back in school. Why aren't you guys in school?
Because it's something.
Some kind of meetings?
Yeah.
All right, well, this video is sponsored by Aura, and the kids are not in school because they do this every year. They go for 2 or 3 days, and then all the teachers come back together and devise a plan about anything that needs to change, and then they change it, and then they go back to school. So they'll be back in school tomorrow, so I thought today would be a good day to do one last fun summer event. So where am I gonna take you guys?
The trampoline park.
The trampoline park? Ranger, do you like the trampoline park?
Yeah.
And Mazy also likes the trampoline park. It's the one thing that all the kids can more or less agree upon. So I was just gonna come out here real quick and check on the animals before we head out. We actually had some new members to the farm born yesterday. And yesterday, when I looked, there was 2 in the morning. When Cassie went back in the evening, there were 3. So she said there was 1 more egg and there may be 4. So I'm gonna go check on that real quick. I'll bring you guys along. Oh man, they are awfully cute. Shelby, you wanna come in? Shelby likes to come in and gives Xena a little bit of company. They play together pretty well. So let's go check out these little ducklings and see how many there are now. So, oh, it looks like there's only 3. Hey mama, did you only hatch 3? Well, they are awfully cute. Over here's the one lonely egg that's left. So, I don't know, I'll come back out this evening and check on them and see if there's any more. But right now, 3 is better than 2 and better than none, obviously. So it looks like they're doing good. So I don't know yet if those ducks are gonna stay on the farm or be leaving the farm. We have a neighbor that we gave one of our Indian runner ducks to, and she may be taking them. But I just felt to the boys' tires and they looked a little low and felt just a little bit low. So there's some pressure, that one needs some. But Ranger, what in the world happened to your leg? You wanna tell everybody?
I got scratched up from thorns.
Thorns?
At church, we went to the creek.
So they had a youth group event at the creek, and Ranger said he ran and jumped through something to jump into the creek. Was that it?
Yeah.
And there were a bunch of thorns there. How many times did you do it? It looks like you got multiple scratches.
I did it once. There's just a lot of thorns.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get air in the boys' tires, and I think it's time for us to head out. So, I know later on in the video, we're gonna get back in the schoolie, give you guys an update of the electric work going on in there, and hopefully, there's a bee, hopefully I can get it knocked out before too long. We'll have some electric on. So let's head that way. Before leaving the house, I was able to jump online and buy the tickets, sign all the waivers for the trampoline park, so we'll be ready to go. But before I leave, I did want to tell you about today's video sponsor, Aura. It's a super important time to be talking about them because a hacker may have just stolen the social security numbers of every person in America. Recently, over 2.9 billion records were stolen from national public data. They use these records to do things like background checks for employers and provide information to staffing agencies, along with private investigators and other people doing background check. So all of this information could contain full name, date of birth, social security number, phone number, along with alternate names and dates of birth. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of this nonsense. It's the equivalent of somebody walking through your door, grabbing your stuff and walking out. Your personal information is stolen, and now they have it, and it's out there for anybody to see. If you weren't taking precautions with your personal information online before, you should now. This should be a huge wake-up call. But I'm not too worried about it because I use Aura. Aura sends me an alert if they find my phone number, social security number, or email address out on the dark web. They're gonna let me know if anyone tries to use this information to access any credit or bank accounts. They also offer a bunch of other features to keep me safe online, all in one app on my phone. You can go to my link, aura.com/WalkerFarmFam, to try 14 days for free. That will be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. I highly recommend you do this right now because not only is national public data not going to do anything to help you, they probably aren't even going to face any repercussions for this leak. I'm not leaving myself and my family vulnerable to data breaches, and if you don't want to either, you can go to aura.com/WalkerFarmFam to try 2 weeks for free. So we made it to Urban Air in Tulsa. And why are you guys excited about this one, Mazy? What's the one thing you want to do?
The zip line.
Zip line? Yeah. Ranger, what's your favorite part?
That no one's really here.
No one's really here?
And last time I came here, I didn't get to do the zip line because I was too young, but this time I will.
This time you're big enough?
Too small.
Okay, so I got my backpack, my laptop. I'm going to try to edit some video while I'm in here, so that's always fun. And it'll let the kids have a chance to get some energy out before they go back to school tomorrow. So this is kind of the last summer fling before they go back to school, and I think a lot of the surrounding schools are back in session. So let's see if it's even open. It might not be open. So the sign said closed, but I think they're open up, luckily. All right, everybody's got to get their socks on. You excited?
Yeah, they upgraded their socks.
They upgraded their socks. I even got some socks for Dad, so I might go out in a little bit. We'll see. All right, let's see a trick. Whoa! All right, you want to come grab this real quick and see if you can get people dizzy?
Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty cool. And like I said, we have it not to ourselves, but there's only 10 or 12 people here, so it's kind of like we have it to ourselves today. So we'll show you around a little bit more. All right, go for it. Ranger wants to be a ninja warrior. See if he can get ninja warriored up. Come on, ninja warrior. Come on, come on.
They made it loose. I can do this. It's really loose. Ready?
Ready. Almost made it.
Okay. Ready?
Ransom, are you gonna race? All right, it's gonna go on the race. You gotta wait till he says. All right, there goes Ransom into turn number 1. I don't think there's room to pass. Let's just pray he doesn't wreck. He's not the best driver. Woo! All right, well, that's fun. I'm gonna go do some editing now, but I think this was a better choice versus going to a movie because they're actually up, running, moving around, getting a little bit of exercise. So it looks like a lot of fun. So unfortunately, Ransom was pretty bummed for a little bit. He was not quite tall enough to go on the zip line, right? But what did you get to go on?
Go-karts.
You got to do go-karts and the rock wall, climbing wall. So Ranger's too tall for the go-karts. So there's an age, you can only be so tall to ride the go-karts. But they're all getting to have fun and do different things, and they just got ices. So you guys having fun today?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the boys were super bummed over the last weekend whenever we got 5 inches of rain. They did not get to do BMX because it was canceled, right, Ranger?
Yep.
But guess what? Tonight's the night. We're back at it. They're just gonna get to do a practice tonight. There's no races, but we'll share a little bit. Ranger is gonna be trying out a new bike. So one of our friends is bringing a bike, one of their older bikes that they want to sell. If he likes it, we might buy it. So here we go, another night BMX. So I've got my easy chair right here blocking the sun, and Ranger is about to bring his new bicycle over. If he decides that we're gonna buy it. If he likes it, we're gonna buy it, most likely. But these bikes aren't cheap. That's okay, because it's for a good thing, riding a bike and being healthy. So you like it, Ranger?
Yeah.
Bring it over here a little bit closer. Let's take a look at it. So how light is it compared to the one you've been riding?
It's a little bit bigger, I think.
Now how light?
Oh, light? It's way lighter.
Way lighter? So it's a Chase. And so far so good.
Yep. It's a Pro bike.
That's the size, right?
Yeah.
There's Pro, what, Pro XL?
Yeah, and something else.
Yeah. So there's different names for the sizes, which is new to us. All this is new to us, but
Could you hold this like
learning and having fun. So these tires are a little bit wider too than Ransom's tires. Aren't quite this wide, but the boys are enjoying it. We're having fun doing it. It's a lot different than soccer, which you guys are used to us doing in the fall. Ranger's usually playing soccer right now, but since he's doing BMX, he's taking a break. So this is the next day, and we finally get Cassie back on the farm. She has been super busy with meetings and stuff, and her normal days off have not happened. But today she's off, and we're gonna make the most of it, right?
Yep. Gary said, are we gonna be good and eat at home, or are we gonna be bad and go eat lunch together? And I said, well, if you consider going and eating lunch out bad, we're gonna be bad but make healthy choices.
Okay, so we're gonna be bad but good. Go out to eat and eat healthy. So that's the plan.
It's a day date.
Day date. So we are gonna have a day date. Man, something has really rammed that from the inside, hasn't it? Sorry, I just noticed a squirrel. But we wanted to check on the ducks.
Kind of strange. There's a panel there.
Yeah, we used to have that one goat that used to like to ram.
Maybe you just never noticed.
I could have had him up one point and he rammed.
Oh, there was a mama that rammed a lot too, wasn't there?
Yeah, so that's probably it. Over there, the two cows, they're doing good.
Yeah, when are you gonna turn them out?
Probably a couple more days.
Benjamin, what are you doing, Bob?
Zena, come here.
What are you doing, Bobby? Good boy.
So,
I guess this one egg never hatched.
nope, one egg never hatched. The last count we had 3 ducklings.
Get back,
Zena, you need to leave Cassie alone.
When Erica was here the other day, it looked like there was some under the grass, but
You couldn't sneak 1 or 2 of those ducks into Erica's car?
I tried. I tried giving her a puppy and duck.
You sure have a handsome ram. It's kind of getting a little more,
Stick.
well, yeah, I'm stepping on one and it's popping up. kind of getting a little lighter on his head as he gets bigger. I feel like. No?
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got horns.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
We were wondering about the horns.
Yep, he's got horns.
Which that's a normal trait of.
For the black nose, yeah, they like kind of curl back, but they might not. Which it's okay. I don't. If he has horns and they curl, I prefer that than just horns.
Yeah.
But also they might do something a little different since he's got baby doll in him. But we'll see. But yep, you see him right there.
Yeah. Yep, I do.
So just need to be
I think
aware of
they
that.
feel like they're coming out and back. But a baby doll, half black nose, and
Looks like she's only got one duck.
uh-oh, we're down to one duck. So
Messaged the neighbor. She was gonna ask her husband, but it looks like we just got one baby now.
so
And that's what happens. You guys say don't take them from their mama, but also we don't want to take them from their mama. But whether they get stepped on by a sheep, Xena messes with them.
the turkeys fight over them with the ducks.
It's hot. They're babies. It's life. You know, lots of things can happen. So usually we take them from them because they're more likely to make it out. It's not like they're on 100 acres, but this is still a big area for baby to be walking all out in there with mama. So we left them this time. We're down to one. Last time we took them and all four survived, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of like a protection and insurance. If you take them away, they're more likely, but you're also removing them from their mamas, and we don't like to do that. We like to let the mamas try to raise them.
We do have that pen now that we can put mama and ducks in. It's just a very small space and we got to move it because it gets gross, but there's options. But I literally just messaged the neighbor yesterday or so and there was 3.
Rowdy decided he wants to do
He
tricks.
loves leaves.
He loves leaves.
Let's see if this lady's got any.
So
And I told Erica, I said, they're not like that turkey over there. They'll come off the nest and try to get you. I just need her to move enough to see. Oh, she don't have as many eggs as she used to. She only got 2 eggs. She'll come after you though. She's not like that turkey that'll just peck your camera and stay on them.
well, she pecked my camera the other day. Rowdy, do you want some leaves, buddy? Here you go. Here, Rowdy. I come with a gift. There you go.
Tesla's still got 2 duck eggs under it. And I don't ever write down how long they've been on it. So I don't know, but Tesla's had 0 eggs and I've tried getting her off.
So
Tesla's had 0 eggs and I've given her 6 chicken eggs. So she hasn't hatched anything for me in about a year, but she is broody all the time.
and Cassie has 1 broody chicken out in the coop that after Labor Day, the weather's gonna break, we're gonna get a cool front. If she decides to stay broody after that, then I'm gonna let her have her eggs.
Oh, you've been taking
So
them there?
I take them every day just because it's so hot. It's 100 degrees. Same thing with the little ducklings. It's hot and things happen. Right now is not the best time to hatch.
Well, Tesla's right there on the edge of the shade, but not in the shade. She used to be all the way in the shade and she's moved herself over there. So they're animals. We let them do what they want to do. Sometimes we intervene, sometimes we don't. We just try to make the best choice. And no matter what we do, nothing's perfect.
Nope, that's life on the farm though. It's
Come on,
farm.
Shelby.
It's farm life, people. It's just part of it. And
We should get a shirt or something.
yeah, we definitely need to put that on a shirt one day. But Sue is coming up to eat. Hey, Sue. Shelby, come on out, girl.
This is too nice to be laying out here. Ransom is delicious.
Hey, Sue. So, if anybody's been wondering about Sue and Mr. Jingles has probably not come up in a week to the house, but I go out to the barn and he stays in the hay barn. And you know what that tells me, Cass?
He's got mice out there.
He is eating a good diet full of mice, or he's coming over here and stealing some of Sue's food.
Hey, you know what my assistant at school told me?
What'd she say?
There is electric mouse traps.
Electric mouse traps?
Yeah.
No.
She showed me. I think it was on Amazon. They're like $55 or more each, but you put a battery in them. They're reusable and they electrify them.
Okay, it's time to do an Amazon review.
She said before they had a cat. They had a mouse problem underneath their trailer house.
Yeah.
And postpartum, she saw one and she ordered a bunch, and her husband was like, "You're crazy, but I'm not intervening." And she said they work.
Have you guys ever heard of that? An electric mouse trap? I've never have. So
She showed them to me because I was like, "Are you sure about that?"
luckily we haven't had any mice problems. I think mainly because
She said now that they have cats,
of the cats.
they don't have mouse problems, and I told her the same with us. So
Yeah. So that's, I think, Mother Nature's best mouse solution. But if, like I said, if you guys have heard of those, let us know. That's pretty cool.
But we started talking about it because we have some at in our new gym. Obviously, we don't have cats there, and we don't have a bad mouse problem. But there's some doors that weren't shutting real well, and we've been getting those fixed. And we also live in the middle of
A big field.
a field and land, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't. I said we live. Our school is in the middle of a big field, so that's when she was like, "I think we just need to get electric ones," and I was like, "What?"
I have never heard of it, but that's, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have the ability to do it, then they can do it. So I think we're gonna head out and go grab a bite to eat at our local restaurant.
Yep.
And we'll probably catch back up with you guys this afternoon with the kids. Mazy has something really, really monumental in her life that she wants to share with you guys. So you have to see what it is. So I told you guys that Mazy had a very special announcement. Well, she just got home from school, and I want to introduce to you a movie star here at Walker Farm. All right, come here, movie star. Mazy Walker, wearing sunglasses.
Without actual glasses.
Without actual glasses for the very first time ever. So, Mazy, what are you wearing right now? On your eyes, not the glasses. What are those? Contacts.
Sun's nice.
So yesterday, Mazy and I had her very first contact appointment. Come over here, come stand by Dad. And Mazy went and had her eyes fitted or adjusted for contacts for the very first time ever.
Been on them for a good hour. I'm gonna look right in here, right in the mirror.
Oh, that's hard.
That's okay. I don't think you had.
Creepy.
And then pull your lower lid down as far as you can, and look in the mirror to try to get it down. So you're pushing your eye, the lower lid. You're just pushing it in instead of actually like pulling it out of the way. Yeah. There you go. Now you're pulling it. And this is harder because you're using your left hand. So see how it's catching on your finger? Got it?
And today was her first day at school wearing them. How did it go?
Good.
Good?
A lot of compliments.
A lot of compliments that you don't have to wear glasses anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Like they said they like the contacts, but like, how you know I'm just not wearing glasses?
true.
You can't see the contacts.
You can't see the
Unless you, like-
contacts.
Unless you're like,
Yeah, but they're there. So Mazy didn't just get contacts because she didn't want to wear glasses. Mazy has an issue with her myopia, some kind of issue where eye disease where her retina could actually detach. But there's two ways
retina?
to help with that. It's
Forgot.
it's part of your eye. But there's two ways to help with that. One is to do drops every single day.
I hate drops.
And Mazy does not like
And
eye
then
drops.
Contacts is another one. Yeah.
And the second option is contacts. And Mazy already wanted contacts anyway. So luckily, this is going to help with her myopia problem.
And it's fun.
And it's fun for her, she
And
says.
sometimes frustrating when you try to get it out. It just feels like you're jabbing your eye out.
Mazy has a problem, though. You want to tell them what your new problem is now that you have glasses?
My dear shoes.
So her shoes have came apart. So we're having some problems with her shoes.
Both new high heels.
Both of them are semi-high heels. So right here, the bottom of that one came off, which I think I have it right here in my pocket. I stuck it in my pocket for safekeeping, Mazy, so I wouldn't lose it. Yeah, right here. And then, what's going on with this one? Well, when you have a country dad, he has country solutions. And when I have something I need to stick back together, you know what I use, Mazy?
That.
JB Weld. So this is a set time of 6 minutes, cure time for 4 hours. A little bit country, but it says it works on metal, wood, plastic tile, tile, concrete, fiberglass, ceramic, and
I'll
more.
be the judge of that.
All right, so I want to mix this up, and I'll show you guys putting it on. We'll see if it works. I've used this stuff from everything from a broken radiator to plastic pieces to metal, and everything I've ever used it on, it works. So I told Mazy, if I was going to try to fix it, I'm going to use JB Weld, and that's what I'm doing right now. So you try to do equal parts of the two concoctions here, and then we're going to stir that up. So we have it all stirred up. I put equal parts glue on the two pieces, and now we're going to see if it works. So both shoes are now supposedly repaired. We're going to find out, but we need to go to church, and we should be back in enough time to let these set up, cure a little bit. It should take 3 hours or so by the time we leave, and then the time we get back and before we go to bed. We'll check back in with you and see, did we fix Mazy's shoe? Did we not? Success, failure? We're gonna find out. I almost forgot, I was gonna give you guys a quick update on the electricity on the bus. So I started wiring, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plug-ins finished, and this one will be for the refrigerator that's going to set above that. This one over here will be for the air conditioner, mainly the main power there. And then up here, I thought it would be convenient to have a plug-in right here for running lights, if we want to come up off of that with any kind of lights. And then right here for a charger for whether you're setting on the couches or up in the front seat. So that's where I'm at right now on the bus. These were the harder ones just because I had to deal with this metal clad cable. It's not fun to deal with, but now I get to go back to the rest of it. Kind of boring stuff, so I'm not recording a lot of when I'm working on it, but whenever we get finished with the electrical, we'll be ready to put up some paneling, and I still need to build out this right here. So that's the update on the electricity on the bus. Coming along slowly but surely. So we made it home from church, and it's been about 4 hours or 5, and now it's time for Mazy to check out the shoes. All right, what do you think? Is it gonna work?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Maybe
this
we should
one?
let them set for like the whole night for a little bit.
Well, you don't have to wear them right now, but that heel is on. So we're gonna see how long they last.
You put it on the wrong way, just kidding.
So Mazy has a lot of shoes. So don't worry about Mazy not having shoes. She just broke these and wanted to fix them, but
Because these are kind of new.
They're kind of new and they still fit. So when she outgrows them, we'll buy her more shoes. Yep. So don't worry about that. But Mazy's doing awesome with her contacts.
The dogs are attacking me.
Let's see, Mazy. See her eyes one more time. She's doing awesome with her contacts. But now it's time for her to go in and get ready for bed.
Take these out and hurt my eyes.
Okay, well, good luck with that, Mazy.
I'll bust my eyes open.
You'll get used to it. So it takes some getting used to, obviously, but Mazy's doing a good job. She's pretty sensitive to stuff, so her eyes are adjusting and she's getting there slowly but surely. She's doing good with the contacts. So don't forget about Aura. If you guys are interested, check out the link down in the description. And we hope that you guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.